Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru, and in this video we are going to cover almost the most important aspects in Excel. So let's call it an Excel crash course where you will learn from entering data to creating charts, using pivot tables, using formulas, using Vlookup, and in the end we will be talking about Excel shortcuts so that become a master Jedi. These are the topics that we would be covering, and I'll try to make this session as fun as possible and as engaging as possible. This is a lesson which you can use if you have not ever used Excel or have not used it for a long time or you want to just brush up your skills. Alright. ये जो वीडियो आप देख रहे हैं ये और इसके जैसे बहुत सारे वीडियो अवेलेबल है मेरे वेबसाइट myelesson.org पे। यहाँ पे जाके आप उनको देख सकते हैं। कुछ ट्रेनिंग फाइल्स भी हैं जिनको आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। साथ में ही इस वीडियो के बारे में अगर आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस हो तो आप जरूर यहाँ पे कमेंट्स में लिखिएगा, मैं आपको जवाब दूंगा। और अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा है तो जरूर लाइक कीजिए और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा। उम्मीद करता हूँ कि ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आया होगा। अगले वीडियो तक के लिए दिस इज योर गुरु नाउ signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. So let's start. This is an Excel interface. This is called a quick access toolbar, which can be customized from here. You can add or remove items from here, and it allows you to access some features immediately. These are called tabs. Each tab has specific functions, which we would discuss as we go on. And this is called the ribbon. It contains the most important features of each tab over here. All right. Now this is the cell address bar, which tells you in which cell is your cursor in. Like currently this is B4, it says B4, and this is the formula bar wherein whatever is written in the cell is visible over here and can be edited from here also. This is a sheet. This is another sheet. A sheet can be added from here. All right. You can add sheets from here. You can delete sheets by right-clicking them and clicking on delete. You can move between sheets like this, and a collection of 2 sheets or more sheets is called a workbook, which is what you see right now. From here you can zoom in, zoom out, and I believe that should be it for now. Now, let's understand about entering data. Now, when you enter data in Excel, you enter a data of any kind. It can be a number, it can be a text, it can be a symbol, it can be a picture, it can be a chart, it can be a video, anything at all. And where do you enter it? You enter it in Excel in a cell. So what is a cell? A cell is the smallest unit of operation in Excel. So this is a cell which is the intersection of a column, which is this vertical stack of cells, and a row, which is this horizontal stack of cells. So I can enter a number here. I can enter a text here. I can enter a symbol over here. All right. I can enter special characters over here. Let me enter a special character over here. I can even have a smiley over here. So you can enter any kind of data. All right. And what cell number is this? You will always be able to see this from here. C4. Why C4? C is the column, 4 is the row, so intersection is C4. Now, can we edit our data? Of course, we can edit our data. To edit our data, let's first learn how to copy paste. Now, you can copy your data by clicking on any cell that you want. Do a right click, click on copy, paste it wherever you want, then click on that cell, do a right click and click on paste. It's pasted. Now I want to edit it, and I can edit it either by clicking here in the address bar, all right, and editing it, or I can double click here and edit it. Like this. And I want to edit it again, and I say like. Of course, I hope you like this video. And we already learned copy and paste. So let's copy it over here. We do a Control C and a Control V. Now let's do some basic mathematical operators like add numbers. Now, if you want to add numbers, you can do it very simply. To do calculations in Excel, you have to start typing by the symbol is equal to, enter that symbol is equal to, and then type in the number you want to add, say 1, and then enter the symbol for plus 1, and then press enter. That's 2, correct? Is equal to 8 plus 8. Okay. Enter 16. Let's do something tough. Bring it on. Like 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6 plus 5, 6, 4, 9, 8, 7. That's it. See? Subtract numbers. You can just start with typing is equal to and then type the number you want to subtract from, and then type in the minus symbol and type in the number you want to subtract from it. And 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. To divide numbers, just type in is equal to, type in the number you want to divide, say 3, say for example 9, and then type in the symbol for divide, which is this, and divide by 3. Let's enter. Alright, multiply numbers. Is equal to 8, multiply symbol 8. See, very simple, correct? Now we will learn how to format our data. Alright, now formatting our data involves a lot of stuff, like you can, I show the examples over here. Alright, you just look at this cell. If I take my mouse over here, I can go ahead and make this data bold, make it italics, make it underlined. See, I'm changing it back. And you can go ahead and put a background color over here. You can go ahead and change these colors from here. Have no fill at all. You can change the color of the text from here. See? You can go ahead and change the alignment from here. Now this is center aligned. This is right aligned. You can go ahead and make it vertical like this. I'm pressing a control. I am doing undo from here. This is how you do undo. Alright. So this is basically formatting that you can do. And there's something called cell styles, which gives you predefined cell styles like this. See, I hover my mouse over here and the style keeps on changing. Pretty easy stuff, pretty good to do. Alright, now we will come to conditional formatting, which is very, very important. Alright, so conditional formatting is over here. What it does is it allows you to format your data based on certain conditions. Like this is my raw data that I'm using, and this is way too much to see right now. So for example, I want to find out, say in this cell, total sales, which is pretty big. Alright, the top 3 performers. Alright, so I go to click conditional formatting. Alright, and I want to see top 3 items, so I click on top 10 items, and from here I make it 3 and I fill it with green text from here. Click OK. Now it is 9312 8645 and 8512. I know this is the power of conditional formatting. See, well, this is a topic which is a bit more comprehensive than the way I'm explaining. You can go to my website myelesson.org. Let me open the site for you. You can go to my website myelesson.org. Alright, and from there on you can learn Excel further and such topics in a more comprehensive manner. You go to this section, Excel training videos, and you can find your videos from here. The English language videos are on the right hand side, and then you can use them. Alright, so you can learn more about conditional formatting from there. I'm going to main sheet now. Now it tells me that I have to tell you how to use filters. Well, Smoking is pretty bad for health, so don't smoke. The only filters that you should be using is with the coffee and in Excel. So what are filters? Well, filters allow you to reach out to your data in a very, very meaningful manner. So that means in case you want to do some analysis, some effective consolidation, you can use filter tools. Use filters, just select the headers of your data, all right? And in the home tab, you will find this option, filter, and the filter is automatically applied now. Now you can filter, say, you see these drop downs, and you can filter for say only for BMW. I want to see all the data for BMW. Wow, great car. I want to bring everything back over here. I want to see the data for say US and UK, two countries together, US and UK. Click OK. So now you see the data for US and UK. So this is how you apply filters. If you want to learn more about filters, again, go to myelesson.org and go ahead and check out these videos from there. This is the site for you. And yes, videos in English are over on the right hand side here. Let's get back to our Excel sheet. And now, how do we remove filters? Well, we click over here and we say clear filters from country, and the filters are gone. Okay, let's do that. In case you want to take out the filters completely, click over here and click over here again, and the filters are gone. Bring them back. Makes more sense. You can also use the sort feature, I'm sure, which can also help you. Once you have created your filters, you can also use sort, like sort your data from A to Z. So now it is sorted alphabetically. All of these are aligned automatically. All right. You can sort it like anything, sorted on numbers, sorted on dates, anything you want. I am going to undo this. All right. I'm back. Now we will learn to create some charts, which is very, very important. All right. So to learn to create charts, let's go to our raw data. And for example, say we want to create the chart for sales in these cities. All right. And I select city and sales. Now you go to insert, and over here you get these options for charts. This is a column chart, and just like this you were able to create it. Let me create a few more charts for you, and then we will basically just cover how to go ahead and edit them. So go to insert again, and we can create say a bar chart. I can move it over here. Now I go to insert again, and I create a line chart from here. Alright, this is a line chart. I create a pie chart from here. So this is how you get the hang, correct? You can create these charts from here. Select your data and create the chart, and now I can move them across. See, these are my charts which I can use. If I click on a chart, I get the options design and format, which I can use to change the look and feel of my charts. Do experiment with them. If you want to learn more about charts, like I said, go to myelesson.org and learn everything about charts from here. And now pivot table, very important. Now pivot tables allow you to go ahead and create meaningful reports from your data without knowing any coding in Excel, any formula at all. So to do that, just click anywhere in your data, go to insert, click on pivot table, and it says select a table or a range. We have already selected our data, and always choose new worksheet if you are using pivot as a beginner. And to understand how to use existing sheet option, go to my website and learn it from there. Click OK, and this section opens. This is a pivot table builder. Understand that it works basically on column rows values. All right, filters is something else, a bit more advanced. So let me show you by example. So for example, I want to replicate whatever I did in this chart, okay? City and the number of sales, total sales. So I click on cities, and rather than clicking, I drag cities into rows, so the cities are showing up over here, and then I drag total sales into values. So now I can see that the total sales for Atlanta were this, Delhi was this, Hiroshima was this, London was this. All right, I can simply go ahead and move cities to columns. So my now data is my placed like this. I can put it back. I can put this back, and I can do by product name. So now I want to see the sales for Aston Martin for January. Aston Martin, BMW, the car names. I have mentioned the product names over here, and you can get the sales over here. See, so this is pretty easy. You are able to get all that data without knowing how to code. Otherwise, trying to get this data using Excel formulas is pretty difficult. So that is basics of pivot table. You can learn more about pivot table by going to my e-lesson, all right? And now we will learn how to add or how to sum in Excel. Now, sum is a function in Excel which allows you to add numbers, something which we did over here, all right? Now, but using a formula. To use that, you type in is equal to and type in sum and open the bracket and type in the numbers you want to add. 2, and instead of the plus sign, you add a comma sign. 2, 5, 8, 9, and close the bracket. Press enter. Voila, you have the sum over here. I'm going to go ahead and change the size of this stuff so that it's pretty easily visible. Now, if you want to calculate average, right? So you can calculate average is equal to AVE or AGE, all right? Open the brackets, and you can either type in the numbers like we did earlier in sum, or select them like this. Okay, these are the numbers I want to calculate the average for. Select these, close the bracket, and here is the average. The average is 23. All right. Now let's try to learn how to count. Now count what? Excel has some built-in formulas which tell you how many cells are empty, how many have numbers, how many don't have numbers in them. All right, so you can use that to do meaningful calculations, like in attendance sheets. So if you're creating an attendance sheet, you would like to count how many times has P for present come up, so you can know how many days somebody was present, or A for absent, how many days somebody was absent by counting the number of A's. So to count, you have to type in is equal to count, COUNT, and it says counts the number of cells containing numbers in a range. You open the bracket and let's select this range, close the bracket, and we'll find that 4 cells are containing numbers. I am just going to use Format Painter to format it like this cell. All right, so you click on a cell you want to copy the design and the formatting, go to Format Painter, and then click on the cell you want to apply the change to. So 4 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4 are containing number. The rest are either containing symbols or text. Now let's understand max. We want to find out the biggest value in our series, so you use max function is equal to max. All right, open the bracket and says select the range, you select the range, close the bracket, and you know the biggest number is this. Let's find out the minimum number. Is equal to min, open the bracket, select this range, 3. Now, very important, let's learn how to freeze panes. Alright. See, if I'm scrolling down, I am not able to see this thing, crash course, my elesson.org, right? I can fix that. How? Well, I can freeze this row. I go to view, alright, I go to freeze panes, and then I can either choose freeze top row. So the top row would be frozen, which is row number 1. I can unfreeze it from here. Sorry, I can unfreeze it from here. Now it's no longer frozen and it moves along with the sheet. Or I can click over here and then click on freeze panes and click on freeze panes. So anything above this would be frozen. See, it stays there. We are moving along. So this is how you can freeze panes. I explained this in even more detail on my website. You can check it there. And this is just a crash course that we are doing, right? And now let's try to create a drop-down list. Very, very important. Soon we'll be covering protections for sheet, print options, VLOOKUP, and all the Excel shortcuts also. To create a drop-down list, for example, I want to say over here, good, bad, and ugly. All right. Or I want to say like, comment, share. I want that to happen in this that to show up as a drop down over here. So I can do that in 2 ways. Okay, I can write it over here, like, comment, share. Please do that for this video also. So I'm just getting the format over here so that it looks a bit bigger. Okay, I have written this over here. Now I want to show it up as a drop down list in this section. How do I do that? I click on this cell, I go to data, I go to data validation, and from here I choose list, and then I choose the source. All right, and this is my source. I click OK, and here is my drop down list. Like this video, have a question, comment. If you really like it, share it. See, that's one way of doing it. There are more ways of creating drop down list, of course, which are covered over here. You get the hint. Now let's talk about password protection so that nobody can go ahead and open this file without your permission. To do that, we go to File, all right, and we go to Protect Workbook over here, and we click on Encrypt with Password. It will ask you for a password. Enter that password. Make sure that you don't forget it, otherwise nothing can be done. And then nobody would be able to open this workbook without that password. Very simple. There are ways to protect just the sheet, not the workbook, and there are ways to protect even a single cell. So everything else would be editable, but a specific cell would not be editable. Where can you learn that? You know now. All right. And print options, very important. We usually need to print our sheets. To do that, we go to page layout, and you can set the print options from here. All right. And you can go to file, and you can access the print command from here. You can set up the options from here. Also, you can print from here. There are a lot of options for printing in Excel, all right, which are all covered on my site for great detail. This is a crash course, so now you know just how to print. All right. And all important VLOOKUP. Everybody wants to learn how to use VLOOKUP in Excel. So to do VLOOKUP, let's go to a sheet, raw data, and say, let's find this. Okay. product name, Honda, and total sales. Okay. So let me copy this. I'm going to do a VLOOKUP for you right now, right here. So for Honda, all right. Now, if we have, this is not looking very clean, is it? So if I want to do a VLOOKUP and say, for example, I have a new sheet over here. Let me copy this. We have to keep the branding there. See, I was able to copy it, and this is an option which tells I can keep the number formatting, keep the source formatting, or I can keep the formatting from where I copied it. I just copied just the basic stuff. I can go ahead and do the formatting myself. Let's click it, go to home, go to cell styles, and we are able to do the formatting ourselves very easily. These are different options for paste special. You just saw one option. Now let's do a VLOOKUP. Say for example, this is Honda over here. All right, and we want to look up the total sales values. How do we do that? We type in is equal to VLOOKUP. All right, it says lookup value. The lookup value would be the stuff what you're looking for, that is Honda. Ensure that it is available in both where you're looking for and where you want to look it up from, and click on your raw data. We have to is equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this, press comma, go to your raw data, that is the area where you have your data in, and start selecting from the column which contains the lookup value, that is Honda. All right, and keep on selecting your data till the point is the end of your data. All right, and now press comma. It will ask for a column index number. All right, the column index number is where your answer is located for that lookup. So what I'm looking for total sales. Now, why would I have to do one calculation manually? I have to find out the column index number, which would be the number of columns which is away from this lookup value. So this will be Honda. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4 columns away. So I type in 4 and I type in comma 0, close the bracket, and I get the answers for Honda. The number is 5122. Let me format paint it. Let's check. Honda 5122. I'm going to type in Mazda over here. It will change. See, MAZDA, and you get the different number. VLOOKUP is far more than what I've just explained over here. You can go to my lesson and learn more about it. All right, I've covered it around in 12 to 15 examples. And now, time to learn the Excel shortcuts. Well, you can learn all these shortcuts. There are more than 250 shortcuts. You can go to my site. All right, at the bottom, you will find these shortcut links. All right, these links to download, and from here you can download the complete list of Excel shortcuts here. All right, download full list of Excel shortcuts. Click over here, you can see the shortcuts over here, and you can download it from here also. So this was it, the Excel crash course. Hope you liked this video. Do like it. If you have a question, please comment it, and if you really like it, go ahead and share it across. You can go to mylesson.org to learn all the Excel that you want for free. Hope you like this video. See you in the next video.